Okay, so if you look at the affirmative's first point in which they state that legislature is not creating laws until mass shootings, well, there's no way to, there's no proposed law that can fully prevent mass shootings. John R. Lott, journalist for Fox News, October 2nd of 2017. Within hours of the horrible attack in Las Vegas, before we knew most of the relevant facts about the tragedy, gun control advocates were calling for more gun control. Here's something I would like those advocates to consider. Europe, which has all the gun controls that are being pushed in the aftermath of the Las Vegas carnage, has actually suffered more bloodshed from these attacks from these types of attacks in the U.S. You heard that right. Countries such as France may have had all semi-automatic guns illegal, but that hasn't stopped killers from getting fully automatic machine guns to use in mass shootings and attacks. All four of the 2015 public shootings in France involved machine guns, including the 130 people killed in November of that year in multiple attacks, including one at a concert venue. Basically, there's no law that someone can propose that won't allow someone to get a gun. If someone wants a gun and they're going to use it, they will find a way to get the gun and they will use it. Okay, so the second point for the affirmative, that good cause is too narrow. That's kind of the point of good cause, is that good cause, a gun is a lethal weapon that can end someone's life. And so having the prime figure of authority, the sheriff, allowing which people to have a gun is pretty much necessary. Ed Royce, politician of KPCC, April 14, 2014. In California, county sheriffs and police chiefs issue the permits called CCWs after an interview, a background check, and proof of firearms training, including safety, proficiency, and liability. The good cause is also part of the screening process that the chief of the police executes. So basically, we have to trust the sheriff's judgment. They've been doing this for long enough. They're revered in their community of police, and they get to decide who can use weapons or not. You can't always tell if someone's able to use a weapon or not. What if someone has a pre-diagnosed mental illness and it's not on record and they get screened and everything, they go right through? But the sheriff can interview them and can claim whether or not they're able to use a weapon suitable. Okay. And for their third point, in which CCW permit holders commit less crime, what I say to that is that they indirectly increase the insecurity of a community. If everyone in your community is starting to arm themselves with concealed weapons, then it doesn't feel like a safe and peaceful community. It'll make society seem dangerous, that you need to have a concealed weapon. Alex Yablin, reporter on Guns for the Trace, June 29th of 2017. The Stanford team suggested that the increased carrying of guns could have contributed to rising crime through several means as more law-abiding citizens arm themselves. So might the criminals in the same communities rather than the other way around. Lawful gun permit holders, the researchers theorize, could contribute to a street-level arms race by bringing more weapons into the public, where they are more likely to be lost or stolen, making their way back to the black market. The more that people become aware that environment is filling with guns, their perceptions of society could become colored by fear and anger, thus leading them to more readily become violent. I'm now open for cross-examination.
Okay. So in your first point, you say that that Europe has more gun laws, and that all four past mass shootings have had in gun laws, or in countries that have had massive gun laws. How does that prove inherency to America?
Well, if we were to also propose laws that would ban semi-automatic rifles or all guns together, that it just simply wouldn't work, because it's not working across the globe. It probably wouldn't work here.
So you're proving that the status quo won't change, or will change?
No, I'm saying that. Wait. I'm saying that because you said that legislature isn't passing laws until mass shootings, and I'm saying that even if we did, it wouldn't help.
Okay. Could you read your author from your third evidence and his
Yes.
qualifications?
It is a reporter on guns named Alex Yavlin for The Trace.
And what are his qualifications?
I'm gonna where it was.
So you have a reporter reporting on increased street level crimes in a community, and he doesn't have any qualifications?
Well, he reports that that people would feel unsafe with having guns in their society, and I mean that's kind of inherent that people would feel unsafe with weapons. I don't think you need to be fully qualified to understand that having weapons around you is uncomfortable.
But he does it show any like statistical analysis of
No, there's
like
no
any
statistical.
communities or?
No.
Alright, finish with the cross image.